Dear students, we already discussed first two steps, means first two methods. Those are, first one is direct method and second one is what? Assumed mean method. So we discussed the problems both, that is for continuous frequency distribution table as well as a discrete frequency distribution table for both the two methods. Okay, for two methods we discussed two different tables. Okay. Now the third method is step deviation method. Okay, so for this method, mean x bar is equal to a. A is nothing but already we know assumed mean. Okay, so we have to assume in xi column we have to take any one that is in the middle of that table in xi column only. So that is assumed mean plus summation I equals to 1 to n fi ui divided by sum of fi into h, where ui is nothing but xi minus a divided by h. Okay, xi minus a divided by h. So here h is nothing but what? It is a step length or a size, you can say. So if they given the class interval, so for each class interval, so the difference is 10. So h I can take here is what? 10. Okay, that is a step length it is. Now for this method, let us discuss example number 2. So the question is example number 2. The question is what? The table below gives the percentage distribution of female teachers in the primary school of rural areas of various states and union territories of India. Find the mean percentage of female teachers by all the three methods discussed in this section. Actually, they said to discuss all three methods. Now I will discuss only step deviation method. Okay, already we know the first two methods. I will leave it. Then I will go for a step deviation method. Okay. Now this is percentage of female teachers. This is what? Number of states or union territories. Okay, or union territories. Now between 15 to 24% of female teachers, how many states have? 6 states have. 25 to 35% of female teachers have 11 states or union territories, like this. Okay. Now let us solve example number 2 by step deviation method. This is the third method to find the mean. Okay. So the formula for that is x bar is equal to a plus summation I equals to 1 to n fi ui divided by sum of fi into h, where h is a step length or step size. So ui is nothing but xi minus a divided by h, where a is what? Assumed mean it is. Okay. Let us solve example number 2 by step deviation method. For that, let us take the table. So CI, class interval you have to take first. So that is percentage of female teachers. So 15 to 25, 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, 55 to 65, 65 to 75, 75 to 85. Okay, this is class interval. Next, frequency, that is number of states. So that I will take it as what? Frequency. Number of states or union territories. So this is what? Fi. Frequency. Now 6, 11, 7, 4, 4, 2, 1. Okay, frequency is given. Now what we want? We want a assumed mean, that is formula. First we shall write formula here. What is that? A plus fi ui divided by sum of fi into h. So this is what? X bar. I want a term a, that is assumed mean. So assumed mean is nothing but it is the middle term of the class mark table, the class mark column. Okay, this is the middle term in the class mark column. So for that I should write class mark. Okay, or midpoint it is. So let us take class mark class mark, that is what? Xi. Now Xi I have to write middle of this, means upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2, that is class mark. 15 plus 25, 40. 40 divided by 2, that is 20. Or mid of this, 35, 25, mid is 30, 40, 50, 50, 60 it is. Then it is 70. Then this is what? 80. Now first I should choose A. Let A is equals to middle of Xi. I will take, so this will be the middle. I will choose 50 as A. Or you can take 40 also. Or any one of this column you can take. No problem at all. But, so it makes some more difficult to solve the problem. Okay, at the end you should get the same answer. So here I have taken A as what? 50. Now here I want the term Fi into Ui. So means Fi already I know, Ui I want. Ui is nothing but what? Xi minus A divided by H. Xi minus A divided by H. So this is what? Ui. So to get Ui, I need to find this term. Before this, Xi minus A only I will find. Xi minus A, this term only I will find. So Xi is here and A is 50. 20 minus 50, that is minus 30. 30 minus 50, that is minus 20. 40 minus 50, minus 10. 50 minus 50, 0. Xi minus A, 60 minus 50, 10. 70 minus 50, 20. 80 minus 50, that is what? 30. Xi minus A I got. Then Xi minus A divided by H, that is what? Ui term I want. Ui is nothing but Xi minus A divided by H. Already I said H is nothing but what? It is step length or step size. So you see this Ci column, the difference of upper and lower limit is 10, so that I can take H as 10. Here it doesn't mean that H you take only 10. You can take 1, 2, 3, anyone. But we have to choose the value of H which divides maximum number of numbers in the column Xi minus A, so that I can get it in easy way. If Ui is very less, then multiplication is also very easy. Okay, so if Ui is more, Fi Ui, multiplication will be complicated. Okay, the problem will be complicated. So that we have to choose H, that H divides the maximum numbers. You can take H1 also, no problem at all, get the same answer. 2 also you can take. So here, if you observe this column, so these are all multiple of 10. If you take H as 10, so these terms, all these terms will divide by 10. Okay. If suppose instead of 10 there is another term 12, here you can take 10 again. So the 10 divides remaining elements other than 12, it divides. Okay, so that you can take 10 also. So H here I will take is what? H is equal to 10. Now divide this, minus 30 divided by 10, that is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Ui I got. Next term what I want? See the formula. There Fi Ui I want. Means I have to multiply Fi and Ui. So multiply these two terms. 6 into minus 3, that is minus 18. 11 into minus 2, that is minus 22. 7 into minus 1, minus 7. 4 into 0, 0. 4 into 1, it is 4. 2 into 2, it is 4. 1 into 3, that is 3. Okay. Now this is what? Fi Ui. Then I want sum of Fi Ui. Means I have to find the sum of this. Okay. We have to substitute this in the formula. Means sum of Fi Ui I want. Add all this. Minus 18, that is minus 20. Minus 40. Minus 47. Minus 47, this is 11. That is minus 47, no, minus 11. 36. Am I right? minus 36. Then one more I want, that is what? Sum of F5. I want this sum. What is that? 11 plus 6, 17 plus 7. 17 plus 7, 24, 28, 32, 34, 35. 35. Okay. Now we can write the formula to find the mean by step deviation method. We can substitute the values. X bar is equal to A plus summation I equals to 1 to n Fi into Ui divided by sum of I equals to 1 to n Fi into H. Okay. Now substitute the values. That is equal to A. A already we taken it as what? 50 plus sum of Fi Ui. So that I got it as what? Minus 36 divided by sum of Fi. That is what? 35. 35 into H. H I have taken here is what? 10. 10. Okay. Now divide this. 5 2s are 5 7s are. Am I right? Now divide. Minus 36 into 2. Minus 72 it is. Minus 72 divided by 7. Again you divide this. 7 1s are 7 1s are 7. So then 10 point carries, it will become 20. 7 3s are 21. Instead of 3 you can take 10.2. 7 2s are 14. 6 remains. It will become 60. 2 means 7 7s are 49. 60. 8s are. Okay, 10.28 it is. So 50 minus 10.28. Now this x bar is equal to, so this is 50 not 10. Okay, 50 minus 10.28, that is 39.72. 72 it is. X bar is equal to 39.72. Okay, so this is a mean. You can apply any other method, that by direct method or assumed mean method, you will get the same answer. That is x bar is equal to 39.72. Yes, already we have studied 3 methods. The first one is what? Direct method. What is the formula for that? X bar is equal to sum of Fi xi, where I equal to 1 to n divided by summation I equals to 1 to n Fi. Okay. So this is the mean by direct method. Then the second one, mean, that is what? X bar is equal to A plus, okay, assumed mean plus summation I equals to 1 to n Fi into Di divided by summation I equals to 1 to n Fi. Okay. Then the third one, that is third one, x bar is equal to A plus summation I equals to 1 to n Fi into Ui divided by summation I equals to 1 to n Fi into H. This is what? A step deviation method. Okay. So in the first method, if xi and Fi they are big numbers, then it is very difficult to multiply them, so that you can go for next assumed mean method. So in the assumed mean method, Fi and Di have to multiply. If Fi and Di are again big numbers, so it's very difficult to multiply, means it will become complicated. So that I can go for a step deviation method. Okay. So these 3 methods are there, but for your syllabus, I already said you concentrate on the first method only. Okay. So we have to solve the whole problems, means all the problems, by using direct method only. Now I will start the exercise. First exercise, we have to find the mean of those problems by using direct method only. Okay. So I will exclude these 2 methods. Okay. So I already explained you why you should take these 2 methods instead of this. Okay. So not to become complicated, we have to choose assumed mean method. If it is complicated, means multiplication complicated, then we can go for a step deviation method. Okay. Let us solve the exercise by using direct method only. I shall start the exercise, that is 14.1. First question. A survey was conducted by a group of students as a part of their environment awareness program, in which they collected the following data regarding the number of plants in 20 hours in a locality. Find the mean number of plants per house. So number of plants they have given, number of houses they have given. Which method did you use for finding the mean and why? So they asked this question for those three methods. So for you there is only one method, so that the last statement they won't ask for you which method did you use for finding the mean, because you know only one method. Okay, remaining two methods are excluded. Okay, only direct method is known. Let us solve this problem by using a direct method. Let us take the column directly. I will take CR, class interval. I will take number of plants, that is 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, then 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 14. Next, frequency, that is what? Number of houses. Number of houses, that is what? Frequency, Fi. 1, 2, 1, 5, 6, 2, 3. Okay, this is frequency. Now, we know the formula. That is what? X bar is equal to sum of Fi xi divided by sum of Fi. I want the term xi. That is what? Class mark I need. Means we have to find a class mark xi. Class mark or midpoint xi is equals to upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2, means midpoint of this class interval, that is 1. 2 plus 4, 6 divided by 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, this is 11, and this is what? 13. Class mark. Then what I want? Fi xi I want. The next column is what? Fi into xi. Means we have to multiply these two. 1, 2 3s are 6, 5 1s are 5, 7 5s are 35, 54, 11 2s are 22, 13 3s are 39 it is. Okay. Now let us write the formula to find the mean by direct method only. So here x bar by direct method, x bar is equal to summation I equals to 1 to n Fi xi divided by summation of Fi I equals to 1 to n. Now I want sum of Fi xi, means we have to add all this. 9 plus 2 11, 15, 20, 25, 25, 31, 32 it is, 32. 6, 8, 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 3, 16, 162 it is. Then one more I want sum of Fi it is. So here 5, 10, 16, 17, 20 it is. Now we substitute these two values here. X bar is equal to 162 divided by 20. So now here x bar is equals to divide this by 2. 2 8s are 2 1s are 81 divided by 10. That is what? 8.1. So mean of this data is 8.1.